Hey guys. So I know the Facebook leads did not turn into paying customers like we were hoping. So what I'd like to do is kind of run you through a few things that you could do for free to help your SEO game. But both of you have mentioned that you would like to run Google Ads in the future, and I think the money would be better spent on search engine optimization and updating the website. And Raquel, I know that you said that you had spent quite a bit of time on the website, and it is very time consuming. But the thing is it's like the gateway to your business for anyone that doesn't know you. So you got to have a strong website foundation before you could run any type of Google advertising. And honestly, you being a local service area, if we set this up correctly, you may not need to run Google Ads to get the customers. Google Ads, of course, provides quick wins. SEO is going to take anywhere from 3 to 9 months to really see your rankings start climbing. But when I show you some of these features, you'll probably understand why, just because it's a lot of information that is all being thrown at Google all at once. And like I said, this is going to be a few ways to get your ranking improved for free if you guys want to implement it yourself. And then at the end, I'll kind of run you through, like, if you want to go through me, we can give you a discount rate, and we can see what we can do and bump your rankings up, get you a new website, and grow your service that way. All right, so the first thing that you can do with the website is service pages and service area pages. Right now, I notice that all of the website is all one page, which is fine if you're using it to, let's say you're sending it to people for bids or something like that, where you are directing them to your website. But when I plug this into my tool for SEO, it said that it had gotten 0 inbound clicks in the past 30 days. So what I would recommend is, on your homepage here, try to move this picture up, make the header a little bit smaller, and get your more information here. On the homepage, you're looking to have about 1,000 keywords, and then on all of the other pages, minimum 500. If it's something you really want to focus on, like tree removal versus tree trimming, then I'd bump the keywords up to about 800, or the words up to 800. And keywords, you're going to want to target probably 10 keywords on the homepage, and then 5 keywords on each of the remaining pages. By the time you get done doing that with service areas, you're going to be targeting anywhere from probably 40 to 80 keywords, depending on how many pages you put together. So the service areas, I would recommend picking your 10 biggest cities profit-wise or population-wise. So of course, there's going to be some areas that are high population, but they don't want to pay for services. You're not going to want to target those areas, but pick your 10 cities that you feel like you would do the best in. And what you're going to do, and this website does an amazing job of it. It's not one of your competitors, it's out in Texas. But you can see they have individual pages for every town. And what this does is it makes Google bump you to the top. And they actually, you can see, repeat a lot of the same information on some of these pages, which is okay, but somewhat dangerous. Google will recognize this. It's bots that scroll the websites. It will recognize that the information's the same. So one thing I would recommend is 500 words, but try to make the content fresh for every town. Of course, tree service in Flint, Michigan, tree service Flushing, Michigan, that's all going to be relatively the same. And then for your meta tags for the page itself and your meta descriptions, that's where you're going to want also, it would say tree removal in Flushing, Michigan with a dash, tree services by Pila Pros. So that's where I would start. Pick your 10 best cities and build out city pages for each one. Then what you're going to want to do is take your main services, which would be tree removal, tree trimming, and of of course, definitely do one for storm damage. That was one that I almost forgot. Make sure that you do one for storm damage because of the people that don't want to deal with the companies knocking on their door. They just want to deal with someone that they find and they can look at reviews, which leads me to my next point is you have 14 reviews with a 5-star rating. That's amazing. Now we need to implement that on the website here, and I would post it pretty high. So I would get a good description in this area, get a couple contact points here, maybe move these down to the middle of the screen, and then put the reviews pretty high up on the page, because 14 with a 5-star rating, you're doing great. Continue to ask your customers for reviews, because apparently, I mean, you guys, based on your reviews, do an amazing job and everyone's extremely happy. So get those reviews, try to get over 20, set a goal each month, and then contact people. I'd follow up with them 2 to 3 times. That is something that through our CRM tool, we can implement the reviews on your screen to show all 14 reviews. And we also have a follow-up sequence where you literally just plug in the customer name. And if you're not using a CRM tool, I have a couple of videos I can send over that outline our CRM. If you're not running ads or doing an SEO plan, it's $100 a month. If you are running ads or SEO, it's free. But it's also a really good way for you guys to keep track of newer existing clients on the tree removal and tree service jobs. So the whole goal here is to rank higher. And the goal is to get into these top 3 on the map pack. And tree removal is very competitive. But the main thing is, you can see here, Jake's Trees, his website is extremely outdated, but he's got 43 reviews. So that's why he's number 1. And those are things, as long as your Google business profile is optimized and then you get more reviews and you can prove your work, Google's going to put you in that top 3. And it's not that competitive in your area as far as flushing. Now, every time you search a different key term, this changes. And that's why I say the keyword research and having the right amount of content on every page is huge. So this is the goal. And then the secondary goal is to land up towards the top here. Of course, you're not going to beat out Yelp or companies like that. But even JB's, this is a Facebook page. So, I mean, organic ranking, if you have a really good SEO structure, you're going to land in between Yelp and this Facebook page. So, big opportunity there, not very competitive for the area. These here are paid advertising slots. So, that would be something that if we wanted to look into that after the website's optimized, we could always check this out for future reference. So the last thing is the keywords. So you're gonna want to think of some that are obvious, as far as like tree removal near me, tree service near me, things like that. But there's so many key terms out there, and people can enter them a different way. And if they search tree removal company near me or tree removal companies near me, that's 2 different key terms. So without a tool like this, it is a little bit hard to figure out which ones are right. But like this keyword difficulty score, this is huge, because you can see that this gets searched 4,000 times a month, but it has an 18 ranking score. So not very hard to rank for that one. Something like a 51 or even a 49, that's going to be a little bit tougher to rank for. So you would want to look for key terms that are easy to rank for, but get a high volume of searches. And with that combination, some added content to the website, separating these out into different pages and kind of restructuring the website. Make sure you do meta tags for every page. Make sure you do meta descriptions for every page. And this is all stuff that you can find on YouTube if you wanted to spend the time doing it. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be very time consuming. But at the end of the day, I think this is the best route for your business if the Facebook ads aren't producing the leads that you would like, and if you're in the future thinking about trying to grow the business, this is going to propel that, or running Google ads. Either way, this is going to be the best starting point for a good foundation for online presence. And like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. But this is all stuff that you could implement by yourself and for free. It's just going to take time. That's the biggest thing. But if you would like to have me do it, we can also explore that option. Right now, this is the deal that I just sent out to some potential clients that I had been working with over the past few weeks. But this reach program, this is what we would be doing, would be a new website, SEO package where we're going to be building citations, producing new client or new content every month, and blog posts, things like that, to where we're hitting a ton of key terms, we're hitting a ton of keyword research. This also gives you full access to the CRM dashboard that I was telling you about and review collection systems. And then of course, we're going to provide tracking every 30 days. But this right here, I mean, it would be a smaller investment than what you guys were making before, because you were spending $600 on ads and $500 for us to manage them, which $1,100, it would get the price down to, you'd be spending $800 a month, but you're getting a whole new website, SEO package, review collection, tracking, and you get to use this for your company too. And I'll jump into that right now. If you're not interested in it all, this is where you can stop the video, but I'm going to show you like a live version of our CRM tool and see if it would help you guys with the business. So this is a live version of the CRM tool that I offer to my clients. I think I've got 9 people using this right now. Everybody loves it. We can set up custom automations, follow-up sequences, things like that. Whatever makes it easier on your company, you can literally text me and say, hey, I'm having trouble remembering to follow up with people after sending the quote, and I can program an automation to where you get a text every 2 days for 7 days, and it reminds you to follow up with these leads and things like that. You can, depending on how many sources we have for where the people are coming from, you can program that in here. You can plug in, well, I would plug in your Google My Business account to show how many people are viewing your business, also your Google Analytics, things like that, and then website visitors. I don't have my conversion rate set up for website visitors, but it'll tell you your different metrics for that. You can also have a calendar on here. It's set up to where you can program it to send you alerts or schedule appointments for quoting, things like that. We can also set up different calendars for quotes, jobs, all of that. So this is a great place to track all what you have going on with the business, especially as you grow. Under the opportunities tab, we can put different pipelines in to where you can move customers along as the leads turn into quotes, turn into accepted. We can also have different pipelines to where if they, like let's say at the end it said quote accepted, when you move them to there, it dropped them into a project pipeline to make sure that you guys stay on time and don't forget about clients as you get busier. Also the marketing tab, you can send posts to all of your different accounts at one time, which makes it extremely easy to keep everything updated. Right now I have my Google business profile, Facebook, and LinkedIn all linked together on here. So if I make one post, it goes to all 3 one time, done. You can also set up a planner to where you can schedule posts in advance. And then the reputation tab, this is the biggest tool here. So you can send out the review request by just selecting a contact name and send the review request by either text or email. It's all pre-programmed. I try to make it as easy as possible for you guys. But yeah, if you have any questions or need any help, let me know. But I think that would be the best route for you to go. Create new content, make sure you include keywords, optimize the website to make it easier for Google to rank you, and try to get to the top of Google through SEO versus paid advertising. And if you're not planning on starting ads until the spring, I mean, you've got 6 months right now to knock the SEO out of the park, and you won't even have to start ads. But um, it's a lot, and there's a ton of YouTube videos, things like that out there that you'll be able to find. But hopefully this helps, and hopefully you found some value in it.